you get your product to Amazon, and now you can start learning SEO and add ads. And now now this is what matters. This is what these three skills: get your product quickly to Amazon, get beautiful images done, SEO and ads are actually the ones that you need to learn as quickly as possible. So where is the focus has to be with this low risk, low budget method? Like, where's the focus, right? Where should be your focus with the low risk, low budget method? And in my opinion, it's one, speed, and second is images. You don't need perfect product to be successful on Amazon. Perfect best product on the market. You don't need to have best product on the market, but you need to have best images to really be on top. You know, you can do everything with 5 months, or you can start becoming conscious on 10 steps you can do and start fine tuning them one by one, practicing them one by one and getting them done one by one, and then adjusting your steps, kind of documenting the whole process and finding bottlenecks where you are stuck and becoming like build yourself a process that helps you to become faster and faster on testing products on the market. I'm just giving you mine right now that we have one, and of course you can adjust and make your own version from it. So number one, browse your Amazon. Just browse Amazon and notice possible markets. It's 30 minutes daily, and most likely people fail here because they don't do it 30 minutes daily. They do it one time 30 minutes and it doesn't work. I can't find anything. Then they do another time 30 minutes and it doesn't find anything either. I can't find it. Second reason why people fail here is that they don't know the criteria. Small and light, price range starting $20. Do you have any seller who has less than 25,000 BSR on first page? Is there less than 1,000 sellers? Like, they don't remember those. Just remember those, have them on the side. When you start noticing, if you remember those in your head, then you will start noticing them automatically when you browse on Amazon, and that's already one skill, right? Secondly, whenever you are on the first page on Amazon, where is it? Whenever you're on the first page on Amazon, like I said already, start thinking about like, okay, so is the box, is additional elements here? Is the box and additional elements here? Is there effects? What should I do to shine out here? What can I do to be different here, right? And that's already you can do quickly, just in 2 minutes, if you memorize these 6 things I showed you. Secondly, market analysis spreadsheet, create a dummy listing and shipping plan. Again, like this is what I'm talking about, like just putting products next to each other and starts to a little bit spend time to start to understand these areas here, what they actually mean and why they are important for you. And of course, always ask yourself, is it easy to get this product? Can I get easily that? Can I ship it to studio? Like, do I need to assemble it? Is it easy to organize the product and get it to studio? Can I make pictures basically easy? Is it easy to do pictures, right? And you can even add here, like maybe like if you want to do to the next level, you can ask yourself, okay, so can I find anything cool about this product from Midjourney? For example, if I want to sell water balls, then if I put water balls here, I can see all different water balls here. Look, there's really cool stuff here. I mean, if I want to sell water balls, I would definitely find here some cool designs that are really, really cool and shine out, what I can use on the background, or somehow maybe I can find something really nice here, right? So ask yourself, is this product you want to sell? Is it somehow, does it come out from the searches here? Same thing, you could go through the Shutterstock on Pinterest and see, maybe you can find something, or water bombs. Can you find something cool? Anyway, so yeah, I mean, like I said, there's certain pictures that can really cool. Maybe you can somehow modify yourself. I don't know. It's up to you. But this is something that a lot of people are not doing. If you can integrate that to your Amazon listing image plan, then of course it's really cool. Problem here again is that people don't do that. They just do it one time. They don't learn how to analyze demand, supply, and competition. They don't put things on a spreadsheet, and because it takes them really a lot of time. And again, like of course, first time when you put this stuff here, It takes you time, but if you honestly, I can do this in 15 minutes or less. And later, the point here is that, of course, later you put your costs here, and when you release product later, and your product actually works, if you have all these test products here next to each other, and some of them will work at the end of the day, you can always come back to here and see, well, this was market situation when I was releasing that. That market situation worked really well for my product. You can go back on history and see like, okay, what did I do here? Why this product worked really well for it? Maybe demand was really good. Maybe the supply was really low. Maybe it's because like new sellers were doing really well. Like what are you can start noticing like success KPIs that helps you to identify in the future which market or which product was best success and why. Okay, so again, people fail because they don't do that simply, usually. They don't learn how to do that skill. Very simple skill though. Third one, figure out the possible ways to enter the market, perfect product blueprint. Again, takes the 1 to 3 hours. Right now, we can do it with ChatGPT. I have whole videos to do how to do it with ChatGPT. And basically the point of the blueprint is at the end of the blueprint, you come up with a listing plan and listing image plan. You know exactly how to enter the market, what are possible ways to enter the market, why should someone click your product, and why should someone buy your product. Like you will go through everything and you can make best decision. What's your plan for competitive advantage? I mean, you can shoot it from the hip as well if you want. You just go here and say like, well, all right, I'm going to do package here. I'm going to do blueprint. I'm just going to do package, beautiful package, and I'm going to do like better images. And it's also fine as long as you release a product. I added blueprint here because it's a really good skill to learn. And you are doing things based on data. And the second good thing about blueprint is that you will learn the information people require, and information is free with ChatGPT. If you can convert information into booklets, add booklets to every product images, then this is free value you are adding to the product. Why people fail on getting stuck on getting and crafting requests for quotation for suppliers? Again, they overthink the whole thing. Here's one quotation for suppliers. Basically, we are telling them exactly what we want. We're showing the picture what we want. We have questions what we want. We ask prices for different units. We also like what's the lead time, what stocks they have, what will be the shipping cost per 1,000 by air, and then we use this information. We get this information so we can quote also shipping agents. Like sometimes they cannot do shipping, but if they give us this information, we can quote easily shipping companies, and I can get shipping quote as quickly as possible. It's just sending few emails and you get back the information already. Again, like you can ask these things, blah blah blah, la la la, you know, and this is basically it. You will send this PDF to all the suppliers, like 30 on them if you want. At the beginning when I started, I sent to 30 suppliers, and I found eventually like 1, 2, 3, which were really communicative, easy to communicate, quick to communicate, and really collaborative. And again, just a little skill you need to learn. Okay, next one. This takes 1 to 3 hours to do. If you do it already like 3 or 4 times, you can do it with 1 hour easily. 5, analyze the quotes and make sure you can make profits with the product. Again, this is where I'm speaking about putting things on the spreadsheet here, like this one here, calculating the costs and profitability. Again, you can if you can do it for many opportunities at the same time, you can see differences. For some products, the investment cost, if you want to really play the game later, if your testing product really works, then you can start seeing differences in what's the cost of entering the market. For this product, it might be 2,300. For other product, might be 1,000. For another product, might be 5,000. While profit margins are different. Now you can see I don't have ad cost per 1 unit. This is something that we'll find out when the test product is successful. The ad cost can really kill your profit margin. If I add here like $5 per click, my profit, sorry, $5 basically takes me to sell 1 unit. I need to spend $5 in ads to sell 1 unit. This is my profit margin. The whole game of my choosing which opportunity I want to take will change because I tested the product and found out how much I need to spend to click the ad, to get sale on ads, right? And if this might be even like, even if I spend $20 here to get products sold, you can see I might completely choose different opportunity, right? So this is important to understand. That's why we're having this information on this table, because this acts like a history for your product and decisions. You can always go back here and ask yourself, why did I make this decision choosing this product with this market and with this sum of numbers, if something is successful or not? All right. So again, people don't do that. That's why they usually fail. They just skip this part and they don't learn how to use this skill. Number 5. Number 6, negotiate with supplier and assemble what you need. Again, it's a communication. I had a VA I hired to release me products, and this is where he stumbled. He was really shy. So it really, you just need to bombard people on this Alibaba page, or, send and be collaborative. And it's kind of like what worked for me is I got these suppliers who really were like communicative. I got them to Skype or WhatsApp, try to squeeze as much information as possible from them and confirm that they will do this product that I want. And again, we're speaking about 20 to 50 units here. So usually Alibaba wholesale page is really good because these people are already advertising there that they are selling low quantity amount. So there's no problem asking low quantity there. But sometimes already from the first step number 4, you get suppliers who already tell you that, yeah, sure, we already have something in the stock. We can give you 50 units, no problem. You craft Amazon listing plans, image plan. That's the difficult part. A lot of people don't have that skill. If you don't have that skill, how to do image plan, but you've done the perfect product blueprint, then you can always ask me, how can we get this done? This is a creative task. Like, some people are number people. They're not really, they really struggle with this. So if you start with this one, it's number 7, just make sure you give me a note. I can help you out. I'm actually really good in visual. I was like arty person in the school. I was really good in drawing and painting paintings and stuff like that. So if you're that type of person, you will never have a problem with this. But if you're like a number person, you might get stuck here. And just don't be stuck. Just always ask someone can help you. And I'm sure that from the students also, some people are really good in this and they can help you out. You also send sample to the photo shoot. Okay, next one, number 8. Now, why people fail or get stuck here? Sometimes they ask sample for the home, and then sample arrives to the home, and now it takes them like 2 weeks to make photos. Or maybe sometimes the product is so large or kind of requires humans or like models, and now they're again stuck making these photos, right? Then second option comes, you do the 3D, but now it's going to be expensive. So like, what I recommend to buy yourself, if you're really serious with this Amazon stuff, and you want to go and test out small products, then there's a photo kit, something like this, like here, this one, like $39 and you can do images with white background. It's just, just quickly, so basically you making image plan, you know what text is supposed to be on the image, you know what the image is supposed to be all about. Now you're also making images on a white background. You have texts, you have photos on a white background. Now you need just someone to compose images together. So yeah, so send your product to the photo shoot, use Chinese photographers. They can do it pretty cheaply. Some of them are, of course, expensive. But if you just do white background photos, it's not going to be hard. You can get high, crisp, clean images. And then, of course, Amazon organized product shipping plan and get your listing images done. And last one is the biggest bottleneck for lots of people, even for me. I had graphic designers. They were really freaky back then. Then they left. Now I have some of the designers who are working as freelancers, but they're super slow. And until this moment, I've been struggling all these years by really creating images quickly. We are looking right now for graphic designers and these creative people with my VAs to kind of like add them to our membership site here. Like, we have this photo studio. And so the goal here is that we will build some partnership with some people who can do images quickly and cheaply. I mean, I'm selling, like, even with the images on Amazon, you cannot expect perfect. I mean, if you expect perfect, you already failed again. You need to be different, not perfect. Remember, you need to be different, not perfect. You have to be different. This is first thing. And secondly, you need to be a little bit like maybe somehow different and cool. Sometimes if you can be different, quirky, cool, better looking, of course, it's amazing. But it doesn't need to be, remember, there's always two things on the images. One is the text, and second thing is design. So you can see these pictures here don't really require much design at all. Like this guy made this picture with this thing here. And by the way, look at this, what he has, almost nothing. Like you can literally make these pictures at home. There's everything is just information. He doesn't really show the product in cool angles, doesn't do anything close-ups. Really, really basic. Everybody can do this type of images, even themselves with Canva. Does it work? Most likely not if you release something like this, because they already have that. They already have these shit images here. So, but that's your skill. That's the skill that makes you money. If you learn how to do this stuff here, this is the best skill that learns you money. The first skill is to get product quickly to Amazon. Secondly is to make images that stand out. Like if you're able to do images, by the way, some of the options I heard some advanced sellers, what they do is they use also pitfalls. Is where you can upload your image and you can upload your competitor images from the first page, and you can see which one people click, which one people like the more. What we did back then was that we actually, what I'm doing right now, actually, with what we did with our graphic designers, we did a screenshot of this page, and I added my product here on the screenshot, and asked myself, like, is it shining out? Is it in contrast? You know, everything that's in contrast will grab attention. So yeah, you can see this is pretty black and white area. I'm sure maybe some colors will be definitely in contrast here. Okay, so what else? Yeah, and so that's pretty much it. 10 steps to do the low risk, low budget method. And so the way to succeed in this is start doing these steps and become conscious on completing these steps, and be communicative with me if you need any help on this, because one thing is to do the step. Second thing is to do the decision. People don't fail usually doing the tasks, they fail on making decisions. So if you have a problem making decisions, then you need someone to help you out. Decision making is a bigger problem than doing the steps usually. It's difficult, especially when money is involved. But you see here, really little money is involved. It's only your time. And the most money probably we will spend on maybe on the product or maybe on listing images, which shouldn't be more than $300. If you can send, like for testing products, I don't recommend you to spend more than $500. If you're already $500, the more you spend, the more accurate you need to be with the research. The more better you need to be on the images, the more better you need to be differentiation. If you just want to release product on Amazon and learn how to do everything at once and learn how everything works quickly, just release something with the cheapest price possible and just see what's going to happen. You know, your skill and experience matters more than being perfect. And so, yeah, so why testing is important. So it's important because it's so much, you know, consistency is not our strength. It's no one's strength, right? So if you're able to release product or test product in less than 4 weeks, you will be you will do really well on selling on Amazon. You will stumble upon, at some point, you are able to distinguish what image is better than others, how to shine out better than others. The skill that you're building is based on experience, not being perfect. That's what everybody fails. They're trying to be perfect, and learning and seeing some results, seeing the sales coming in with every listing. Your conversion becomes better. You will have more motivation and momentum, and of course, enthusiasm and seeing the progress keeps you going, right? And like I said, you will learn how to differentiate through experience. You will learn how to do things through experience with low risk, a low budget. Not obviously, if you spend $5,000 on products, you better do your blueprint like 2 or 3 times, and you better do it really perfectly. You don't need to do perfectly right now anything here. You just need to go through these tasks one by one, like this: fill the market, fill the blueprint, make some plan for the images, do everything. Just get it done. Don't do it perfectly. Just get it done. Just do something. Because your product, you're going to release 20 units only. Why would you need to be perfect, right? You're getting experience here. The experience is what matters. And you will find out what's the ad cost is for your product. That's another decision before you start playing the game with a higher amount of units, right? If the ad cost really sucks, then you don't want to start buying 1,000 units either, right? And of course, you investing gradually into what works. If you see good working product, the ad cost is good, profit is good, testing product kind of works, you may go hop into another 50 units or 100, but you can go instantly maybe to 500 to 1,000 units. But anyway, you're investing gradually into what works, not just randomly. And of course, you get game experience and learn how to sell on Amazon faster than others, because you're not sitting and thinking and trying to make decisions, but you're actually getting experience, and you force yourself experience. You force yourself experience by putting yourself into a situation to get things done. And again, of course, you tend to have 10 times higher chance to hit the great selling item if you do the testing. And you have no worries about losing because your product budgets are low, right? That's it. So thank you so much for listening. I was trying to put this whole thing through as quickly as possible, as you probably noticed. And guys, just quickly want to mention that one more thing before we go from here to the Q&A is your goal is to do this, get these things done and practice getting them done. Your goal is not to do those things perfectly. And secondly, you need to become aware and learn these things, how to do them wisely. And again, like I'm updating the membership area based on that right now. And I also have new, again, getting things done and focusing on the images and being different is the best thing you can do, because we don't sell products on Amazon. We sell images. You need to be good in SEO, images, and ads. And these are the skills you want to learn first. You need to learn how to sell first. And then when you know how to sell first, then you start putting in more money into inventory, not the vice versa. You don't buy more inventory and then you have a bunch of inventory. Now let's learn how to sell it. No. You first learn how to sell on Amazon and then you start buying inventory. That's the key here. Key is to focus on what matters most. Images, then getting product behind those images and learn how to do SEO and ads. This is what makes you money. This is if you can be good in product development, but in order for you to make 6 to 7 figures a month, you have to be good in these 3 things here. There's no other way. You don't need to be good in product development to do 7 figures a month if you know how to do these really well. But you can learn product development by time when something is working already. And something is working already only when you're good in these 3 things. So you don't sell products on Amazon. These are the skills you need to learn. And the product is something that you just put there to learn these skills at the beginning with low risk and low budget. Your goal is to learn the skills, guys. Learn the skills, learn to sell, right? Maybe I'm preaching to the choir. Maybe already, anyway. So thank you so much for listening. I hope it somehow maybe changed your thinking or kind of like twisted your mind a little bit here. But for some people still, it's been difficult to understand what this low risk, low budget method actually means. But actually it's just these 10 steps, and just start doing these 10 steps or figuring out your own 10 steps how to do, right? Or adjust these 10 steps based on how you want to do those things. But if you don't want to figure out the bicycle, just let's do this together. And like I said, I'm actually putting some of my team members to help you out. So some of my team members will start having calls with you guys now, who is active and who wants to release products. And they will start actively talking and getting you from one step to another. That's what they start doing. They start to get you from one step to another. So expect in 2 weeks, we will start, you will get some emails from us so we can book a call with some of team members. And so they start pushing you from one step to another to get this low risk, low budget method integrated into your life. And so you can release products quickly.